Hello, my viewers. Welcome again to our program. Our guest, can you tell our viewers your name?
Thank you. My name's Ruth Dirango.
Now, Ruth, last time we did mention something about marriage. I mentioned that modern marriages are breaking. That's our topic today. And I do hope you are going to shed light. Your life might give some lessons to the living young men who are in the marriage, who are finding marriage to be a bit a challenge. Before that time, Ruth, can you tell us about yourself, particularly your family?
Thank you. We have 5 children, and we are looking forward to them, that they are going to grow and we also get out and do businesses or even do employment.
Can you tell us about them? Who is the firstborn? Something like that.
Yes, thank you. My firstborn is Susan Nyawera Dirango, and she stays away from here. She's in Dubai, and the second one stays in Embu.
What does he do in Embu?
He's an IT officer.
Yes, what is his name?
Wilson GITHU Dirango.
The thirdborn?
Thirdborn is Priscilla Wangari Dirango. We are happy about them. Priscilla, who is the young one, works in Kiserian in a supermarket.
Is this the girl you told me she works as a certified fraud officer?
Yes. Then we have a grandchild, and she's in class 8, and she's doing well.
What about the fourthborn?
Yes, there is a son called Elod Kenyua.
What does he do?
IT officer.
And then you have a granddaughter.
Yes, I have a granddaughter.
Where is she as far as education is concerned?
She's in a school in Elbagon, St. Peter's Primary School.
So, the 4 children, are they through with the university education?
Yes,
They are
they have.
through
Yeah,
and
they are through.
Working.
And they are working.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, tell me, how has the life been educating these 4 children up to the university? And they are now working.
Okay. We only prayed to God that He helps us. We have seen the hand of the Lord.
You have said you have seen the hand of the Lord
Yes.
as far as bringing up these children is concerned.
Yes.
What are some of the challenges that you have faced?
Sometimes we may be squeezed because of the school fees. We came together that the money that we are having is for all of us, and therefore we share. It reached at a point with my husband, we could ask ourselves, now where do we get money for our children to go to school? But because we believed in God and we were honest, we could not misuse our finances because we knew we had a responsibility. Thank you.
Now tell me, was your husband or is your husband working? Meaning that you had the salary and the husband has a salary.
Yes, and borrow, loan.
You are saying while educating the children, you are able to educate your children through loan and
Yes, loans.
How
It was
did you
good.
treat the salaries? Did the husband play some part, or you decided to keep your money together in one basket?
Okay, thank you so much for that. We did not have divided money. We went to the bank, the little we had, we come back with it, and we sat down on the table. Then we say, what is the priority? And then sometimes we could go and get those second-hand clothes.
Yes.
And we just iron them and go to school. And our children, none was sent home. Us, as parents, we stood in the gap.
Now, money has been a problem to most of the marriages.
Yes.
And this has made quite a number of marriages break. Now, today, money has been still a challenge up to now.
Yes.
What message would you give to the young people? And by the way, how long have you been in the marriage?
It's a long time.
When did you marry?
1985.
That's when you married?
Yes.
Yes. In the marriage life, what challenges did you face?
Challenges were there. And one thing I can say is that those who wait upon the Lord, they will not get challenges. Because it was a Christian family, we had to pray God so much so that when we talk to God, He gives away.
Now, you are saying that it was a Christian home.
It was.
And you have seen God through your life of educating these children.
Yes, true.
Now, in modern marriages, what do you think are the challenges that they can borrow a leaf from your life?
One, a person who is earning and with the family should put that money on the table with the other family members. Then we could ask ourselves, which is now the way forward? Then we agree that this one needs maybe a shoe. This one now needs to go for a saloon, all kinyosi. So that is how we did it. And that is why now we are here.
What advice would you give to young people who are entering marriage or who are in marriage?
I would advise them that when you are working, your husband is working, your wife is working, it is important. Let's put this money together, a pool. Then we sit and say, now, there is somebody who does not have a pair of shoes. She cannot go or he cannot go to school. Then we take this torn shoe to those who repair.
So you say the family sits together and decides what to do with the money at hand.
Yes.
Now, you find that there are some parents or there are some couples
Yes.
who would find maybe the husband or the wife is taking a lot of alcohol instead of bringing the money at home, or the money is misused.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to such a couple?
I would advise them that they look for God. When you call upon the Lord hears you. That is a positive point.
Now, if it's the husband and the husband refuses to go to church, what are you going to do, Mrs. Dirang?
Because he does not understand him or herself, he should be helped. And he should be helped by being visited. The person who have seen the problem of that house.
You're saying the friends or the relatives visit the husband and to talk to such a husband.
Yes.
What about if they have done that and it's not coming? What should be done?
We can now advise them. We should look at what is the problem.
And then they can help the person.
They can help the person.
There are so many women who might be crying as we talk. There are so many husbands who are in a very difficult position. What would you tell such a person? Is killing the other person the solution?
It is not. It is not.
Is banning the other person the solution?
There's no solution.
Is just committing suicide through taking poison or hanging oneself or throwing himself from a story building a solution? So what would you advise such couple? Let me ask you, is there one day when you decided to pack your things and go to your home?
I don't think
one day where you say enough is enough?
I decided if I was to get married, it is married that I wanted. What I have been doing is that I help. I put something in a basket.
What is this thing you put in a basket?
I can carry maybe a kilo of sugar.
Yes.
I put in a basket. And because I heard that yesterday and the other days and the other month, there was also problems, I've just come to see how the air is.
Is there one time when you found that things were so difficult for you, you packed your things and gone back to your home? That's
Never.
what I'm asking.
Never. I didn't.
What have you been doing when things are becoming too difficult for you?
What I know and my parents taught us is about prayer in all issues.
Now, you are trying to say that it is the church. It is you being a member of the church. Now, do your children go to church? Are they members of your church or in other church?
Yes.
Are you saying that the church has helped you to reach this far?
True.
And are you telling the young couple that in their marriage, should they go to church, good church that is, that the church will help them spiritually, and that alone will help them have a good marriage? Is that the message that you are?
That's the message. That's the message. And then I can maybe say that when we women or even men, when
you are pushed
to the corner, cry unto the Lord, and He'll come.
So you are advocating that the church plays a bigger role in a marriage life.
Yes.
Viewers, we had Ruth Kenywa, who has been in marriage since 1985 up to today. And she's advocating that the church plays a bigger role as far as the family is concerned. She has told us that her family belongs to the church. and her children are members of the church.
Yes.
And that alone has brought peace at home.
Yes.
It's a challenge to all of us as viewers that we put church first before other things. And with those few remarks, we would like to thank Ruth to have come to our studio. And we do hope we are going to invite her some other time.
Thank you.
Until next week, on behalf of my technical advisor, John Minor GITHU, my producer, Ben Muthia of Alta Studio, Nakuru, this is Christopher Dirango, Mwana wa GITHU, saying bye-bye.
Bye-bye.